I found my name scratched out of every family photo. I know how that sounds, dramatic, like something out of a bad horror movie. But this isn't that. This is about realizing that your family didn't just forget you, they erased you. It started when I went back home after 4 years of no contact. My mom had called me out of nowhere, her voice flat and cold. "We're cleaning out the house," she said. "If you want anything from your old room, come get it before Sunday." That was it. No small talk, no, "How have you been?" Just business. So I drove 3 hours back to my hometown. The same cracked roads, the same faded gas station sign. I told myself I was just going for closure, grab a few boxes, maybe say goodbye to my old dog if he was still alive. But when I walked into the house, the air felt wrong. Everything looked different. The living room walls were bare, the usual family portraits gone. The bookshelf was empty except for some random decorations. Mom was in the kitchen, arms crossed, and she didn't hug me. Not even a fake smile. "You can take your stuff from upstairs," she said. "Don't make a mess." I nodded, pretending not to notice how tense she was. Upstairs, my old room smelled like dust and lemon cleaner. The posters were gone, the bed stripped bare. I opened my closet and found a few boxes, my yearbooks, old journals, some trophies. But then I saw the photo albums on the shelf. The ones we used to flip through every Christmas. I took one and sat on the floor. It opened to a picture of my 10th birthday, everyone smiling around the cake. But where my face should have been, there was a rough white scratch. Deep enough to tear through the page. My name under the photo was scribbled out too, like someone had taken a knife to it. I flipped through more pages. Every photo, vacations, Christmas mornings, school events, anywhere I appeared, my face was scratched out. Sometimes with pen, sometimes with a blade. At first, I laughed, because it was too crazy. I thought maybe my brother was playing some sick joke. But then I saw that even in group pictures, even in my graduation photo that had been framed in the hallway, my part of the image was ripped away. I went downstairs holding the album. "What the hell is this?" I asked. Mom didn't look up from wiping the counter. "What?" "This," I said, flipping it open and shoving it toward her. "Why are all my pictures ruined?" She glanced at it, sighed, and said, "Because we don't keep reminders of people who walked out." I stared at her. "Walked out? You kicked me out. You left," she said flatly. "You made your choices." I felt the blood rush to my head. "I was 19, Mom. You told me to pack my bags after that fight with Dad because I didn't belong here anymore. You said I was ungrateful." She finally looked at me, that cold stare she used whenever she wanted to end a conversation. "You broke this family, and we're trying to move on." I laughed, bitterly. "So moving on means pretending I never existed?" "Don't start, Jamie," she snapped. "You think you're the victim, but you're not. You hurt people too." I was about to argue, but Dad came in from the backyard. He looked older, grayer, tired. He saw the album in my hand and frowned. "You shouldn't have gone through that." "Why are my pictures gone?" I asked him. He rubbed his face. "Your mother thought it would help her heal. And you just went along with it?" He didn't answer. He just said, "You were always too dramatic." I wanted to scream. Instead, I threw the album onto the counter. "You two are unbelievable," I said, and walked out. I didn't even make it to the car before my brother came up the driveway. Tyler, the golden child, the one who never got yelled at, never got kicked out. "Hey," he said, like nothing was wrong. "Didn't think you'd actually come." "Yeah, well, I did," I said. "You know Mom erased me from the family album?" He shrugged. "Yeah, she did that a while ago. You didn't stop her?" He looked at me, almost bored. "It wasn't my business." I wanted to hit him. "Not your business? I was your sister. Still are," he said. "You just made things hard." That was it. That same line everyone used when they didn't want to talk about what really happened. Back then, when I got kicked out, it wasn't for something huge. It was because I told them I was tired of being the scapegoat. Every fight, every argument, somehow became my fault. When Dad got drunk and broke a chair, my fault. When Tyler failed a class, my influence. When Mom got caught lying to her sister, apparently I stirred drama. So one night, I snapped. I told them I was done pretending we were some perfect family. I called out every secret, Dad's gambling, Mom's lies, Tyler's fake college story, and the next morning, my stuff was in garbage bags on the porch. That was 4 years ago. I left, got a job, built a life. I thought I'd moved on. But standing there, seeing how they'd literally cut me out of their history, made me realize they hadn't just rejected me, they'd rewritten the story to make me the villain who never existed. Tyler followed me to my car. You shouldn't be here, he said. Mom's been better since you left. Don't ruin that. I turned to him. Better? She's pretending her daughter's dead, Tyler. He sighed. You always make everything about you. That line, I swear it was like hearing an echo from the past. I opened my car door and said, maybe that's because none of you ever did. When I got home that night, I couldn't stop thinking about those photos. I wanted to forget, but curiosity got the better of me. I dug through my boxes and found an old hard drive. I plugged it in, and there they were. All the digital copies. My family, before everything went bad. I stared at one. All of us on the beach, smiling like we were happy. Then I opened the same picture Mom had scratched out in the album. And for the first time, I zoomed in. There, in the corner, written faintly in pen, something I'd never noticed before. It said, she doesn't belong. I froze. That wasn't random. That was deliberate. I called my best friend, Leah. She's been my rock through everything. Leah, I said, you won't believe this. She listened quietly as I told her everything. Then she said, Jamie, that's abuse. Emotional abuse. They're rewriting your identity. I laughed nervously. Yeah, but it's over now, right? Not unless you stop letting them define your story, she said. The next morning, I went to a print shop. I printed those same family photos, unedited, uncut, with me still there. I framed them myself and hung them all around my apartment. My version of the truth. That weekend, Mom texted me for the first time since I left. You shouldn't have taken those photos. They're not yours. I replied, they are now. Because I was there, and I blocked her number. It's strange how silence can be louder than any argument. For years, I thought I wanted an apology or closure. But really, I just wanted proof that I existed. Now I have it. In pictures they tried to destroy, but couldn't erase from me. I still look at those photos sometimes, not to miss them, but to remind myself. Even if they scratch my name out of every memory, I'm still the one who remembers the truth.